mic on mute, please. Let me speak. If you have, you can unmute your microphone and except innocent Lucy and Balkis, please put your mic on mute. One of you can interact with me. Yeah, innocent. Innocent, please come. Yeah. Yesterday you have done your AR cycle, correct? So yesterday we have done our SAP AR cycle, correct? Now today we are going to understand what is the end user work and what is the consultant work. Meaning I am trying to take the observation. You please have notebook all of you with you. Now please help me out what I am saying. I am going to log into this and I will request the server number from you, the customer ID you should be able to give me. Innocent. Lucy. Uh, yes, you are not put that how many cycles have you done, Innocent? Oh gosh. Even I have to talk it out to you, Innocent, then it will be tough for me. Right. So when I'm talking about end user work, what is the first T code we are using, Innocent? VD, correct. So I'm trying to create a customer in VD01. Correct? Now what is the two inputs you have entered? You have entered the account group. Yes or no? The end user is entering this account group. Yes or no? That who has kept this account group here at the first place? Some consultant. Yes or no? Now it could be your SD consultant, MM consultant, PP, FI, HR. Some consultant would have kept it. Correct? Because it is in the transaction code of V, this work would have been done by which consultant? SD consultant. SD. V. Application is V. Correct? So the first consultant work. What is the first work? The end user is entering the account group 0001. What is this field, respective field consultant work? A consultant have defined the new account group there, 0001. Yes or no? Now I'm putting end user versus consultant work. End user has entered sold to party by clicking on the mountain. But who has defined it? It is defined by the consultant. Correct? Then the second input what you have entered is sales area. What I mean by that? You have entered 101000. Correct? But who has defined the sales organization 1000? Who has defined the sales organization distribution channel 10? Someone has defined this division as 00. Correct? Again, it is done by the consultant in SPRO. Where it is done, Balkis, it is done in enterprise structure. In enterprise structure, you have defined your sales org, you have defined your distribution channel, you have defined your division. Correct? And in assignment, you have set up the sales area. That's the reason you are able to pull this out as an end user. Correct? Now, field to field, understand this is the end user work for which in the initial screen you are entering these are the consultant work. Yes or no? Now I am trying to prepare the index for every field. What is the end user work? What is the consultant work? In BD01, in the initial screen, how many end user work are there? There are two end user work. What are they? I enter the account group 0001. This is first end user work. Second end user work is I am entering the sales area. Correct? For this respective, what is the consultant work? SAP SD consultant has defined this account group and the sales area. Correct. So where do he would have done all this activity? He would have done in all the consultant work is done in SPRO. Correct. So somewhere he has to do the logistic general. This is the part. I'm just explaining you the index. Don't worry about understanding the part and everything now. Correct. I'm just saying from where this 0001 has come. 0001 has come because the SAP SD consultant Balkis has defined 0001 and gave it to you. Correct. So once she has given 0001, then what she has done? She has given even the number range. What is the number range she has given? The number range she has given is 02. That's the reason you are getting the number from this number to this number. Correct? So yesterday you got 100, 416 or something. Right? You remember? Because to your account group, Balkis, my SAP SD consultant, assigned a 02 number range. Right? So 02 number range is saying the lower limit is this and upper limit is this. This is the current this thing. On this server, if I'm going to go and create next VD01, what will be the next customer ID? 1004426. Clear? So that will be the next ID. Clear? So something he has done here. Now, what is the other thing which the consultant has done? In general data, address tab, he has put this as required field. City was not required, someone has made it required field that you are getting. Correct. So you have suppress required this. When what is the meaning of that? VD01, I enter account group and this. Right? I am getting this box and tick. Why? Because it's a required field. City was a required field. Correct. I just moved from required to I made it to optional. Correct? If I save it now, you see what should happen to city? This required field should not appear here. Okay? It will disappear. You see now? In the city, you don't have that checkbox because I made it as optional. Correct? So now you have understood in the background the controls are done by the consultant. The end user is doing the data entry. For every field, the consultant is doing the consultant work. Clear? So now we know this. This is the account group, first field. Then what is the second thing which you have done? You have entered your sales organization. Where the consultant has gone? The consultant has gone to enterprise structure, definition, SD, define sales org. He has defined 1000 sales org. That's the reason. Correct. That's the reason. Well, case you are able to enter 1000 sales org in the outside screen. Correct. Initial screen. Then the same way he has defined distribution channel 10 and division 00. Lucy, please unmute your microphone and confirm you have understood till this. Hmm. So now when I come inside, now where I came? I came to general data address tab. In general data address tab, how many data entries you are doing, innocent? You are entering title, name, search term, country, region, and transportation zone. Correct? The region is not looking mandatory. How do I make it mandatory, innocent? I'll tell you. It is just for your understanding because someone has removed it. I'm just trying to put these are all the things which are going to be a part of your course from Monday. Correct. So now I want you to understand what you are going to do next week. Clear. Once it is there, we both are on the same page. Then the life becomes easy. So what I do? I go to general data, address tab. Where is my region? Region is an optional. I'll put it in required. Now it will become until unless you don't enter required, until unless I don't enter region, it will not allow me to save. Clear? Now if I go out, how it look like Balkis? Slash n VD01 again. You see, region will be a mandatory field. You see? Clear? So now how many fields you are entering? General data address type, how many field I have to enter? Lucy. That's the reason I wanted you to create 10 customers, then you would have known the subject by heart. There's no point of taking the class today if you are not done 10 cycles. Each cycle would have taken, yeah, 6. Can you tell what are the 6? Hmm. 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 So the simple thing is wherever you have a drop down, you have a consultant work, right? Title has, so title could be company. If Prince Charles is going to buy your Xerox machine, so I require a title called Prince or King, correct? So here, now in name, do I have a drop down? I don't have because it's just a text value, correct? There is no drop down, so there won't be consultant work for this. Name of the customer, you don't have to customize. No consultant work. Search term, no consultant work. Correct. Country, you have drop down. This is called drop down or tilt bar. So many possible entries are there. Who has kept all this possible entry? In SPRO, some consultant has done it. Correct. First I'm saying some consultant has done, then specifically you have to come and say which consultant. Because it is in VD01, it is done by SD consultant. Clear? So now what is the thing which he is doing? He is entering country and he is entering the region. Okay? Again consultant work is there. Right? Now if I'm going to create country is a tilt bar. Transportation zone has a tilt bar. So, how many of the fields will have a consultant work in general data address tab? You see here. How many field I enter? 6. Title. So I have to define new title. For name, there is no consultant work. Am I clear here? For name, I don't have any consultant work because it's a text value. Search term, I don't have a consultant work. Correct? Country, we can define a new country. Right? How a new country is formed? 220 countries are there. A country can split and become a new country. Correct. Germany has become East Germany, West Germany, and then they become one country called Germany. Korea become South Korea, North Korea. If they combine, there will be only one country. Clear? The country USSR has been divided into so many countries. It was only one country called USSR. Now you have Russia, a separate country, so many countries. Now it is divided. Yes or no? If there is a war, automatically the country will be split into two. Yes or no? Before our independence, India and Pakistan were the same country. In 1947, we are split and we become two countries. What happened? India and Pakistan. Again, Pakistan got split into another two country called Pakistan and Bangladesh. Clear? So, like this, whenever a war or any something happens, unnatural thing in world, the country will be new country will be formed, or some Columbus in this new age discovers a new island, and he may call a new country, and the human habitat starts living there. Correct? Then I have to define a new country. It's a rarest of rare occasion you are going to do it in your SAP project. So never touch countries, right? So that is going to be done by the senior most consultant of the project. You can create region. Let me just try to create a customer. Okay, I give a customer name. Okay, you give me an odd country. For this server may not never been used in Angola. Correct. Now, if I'm looking in the region in Angola, do you think that any values will be there in Angola? No, because you are entering either USA or India. Okay, let me just try. In the evening, we don't have Kenya. I don't want to create anything in Kenya because I want to show them. Okay, what is the country ID? Okay, okay, KE. Okay, and if I'm looking at this, I don't have a region there. Correct. For your sake, instead of Kenya, because my students are there in Kenya, I'll show. In Angola, you don't have region. Correct. In Angola, what are the states? Neither you know, neither I know. Correct. What I will do? We'll ask our good friend Google. States in, so so, so what are they use province? So bingo. Okay. Let's go and create bingo as one of the region. As I told you, Angola is divided into 18 provinces. Your region could be province, state, or county. Correct. Now, how do I go and create in the country called Angola bingo? Okay. So, who is going to do this? This is going to be done by the SAP SD consultant. Correct. The path and everything is there in the Word document which I am going to give. Insert region. Correct. Now, if I have to activate the T code and see the T code, how I'll see in SPRO? I go to additional information, additional information. This I taught you, innocent. Correct. What is the T code for insert region? OV K2. K2. Last four digits is this. So these are all the things you are going to tell Balkis in the lab. Okay, these small techniques when you are doing. Okay. Now I reach here. Now what is the country ID? AN 01. What is the name? What was the name? I forgot. I am going to create Bengo. Right? 01 first Bengo. Right? AN 02. Totally how many I have to create? 18. Correct. So- Okay. Something we are never going to create. Just for the sake of our discussion, I'm saying. No, I want to present a island to Lucy. Lucy, one whole state, Lucy, my good friend, owns that. A complete state. Okay? Let's say you take in Angola one whole state, Lucy. Correct? Now there is something called bingo. The 19th state is being gifted to by Angola King Surya to Lucy. Right? Now when I'm looking here, you see in the tilt bar, oh, now I have to go out and come again. Refresh it. Lucy, you can also come. This is a live session. It will be there recorded. Again, all these things I'll record in offline. Don't worry. I'll not type like this. I'll do it proper in a studio. Don't worry. You can come. Huh? Not with that such. It is AO or oh, what is the country I put? AN is for which country? Oh, oh, ah, I missed out. Huh? My mistake. It AO Lucy Angola didn't want you. Okay, I can delete them. Okay, I got my Lucy here. Correct. Now, this is, you say, as per the requirement of the client innocent, Surya, the SAP SD consultant, has done 18 districts he has created. Clear? So you may say, hey, Surya, I require titles. These titles are not required. Correct? I'll go to define title and then change it. Now I have given this Word document all the parts. Clear? So this is there in your mail. Don't tell me it is not there. Lucy, you can check it. It is there in your mailbox. All three of you. Correct? Please download it. Uh, it is there. You have downloaded it? Yeah. SA03. I go there. Right? Now you see, these idiots have created all this. They don't know the spelling of this also, madam. Doctor. Huh? So just have these three. Right? I can delete. These are the legitimate one. Correct? Now, whatever the new title you want, you can keep, whether it is a person, organization, or a group, right? Whether it's a title, gender, also you can specify. What I'm trying to create, 004, I say the title is King, correct? Just for the sake of argument, I'm saying King, he's a person, right? And he's a male, right? You can just save it, right? 005, I can have Queen, right? Like this, you can have brigadier, lieutenant, sergeant, okay? No, right? Doctor. So whatever the names and the titles, na? Like for example, a doctor won't like to call you as uh, you are requested to suggest call the doctor as Doctor Innocent, not Mr. Innocent. Correct? I can't call Balkis as Miss Balkis. She has to be General Balkis or Major General, whatever her rank is, right? So you don't call people by this. So for general public, we say Mr. and Mrs. The people have the rank, right? He is a major, brigadier, whatever the rank they have, holding. That many titles, as per the client requirement, you can create, and that many titles you can see it here. Correct? So for that particular field, you are seeing the consultant work. Now you are end user work. You know what is the end user work? The end user is selecting any one of this title. Correct. Now, as per the client requirement, who is my client? Innocent. Right? You are sitting in Sun Pharma. You are saying, "Hey Surya, I want 40 titles." Now what I'll do? I'll go and create 40 titles. I'm who I am. I'm a SAP SD consultant. So you have understood the end user work as well as consultant work for this field. Correct? Now for this, I don't have a tilt bar. So there is no consultant work. Correct? Then I have no consultant work for this. Right? Text value. For country, new country, if you want to do, I can create new country. Right? Then region, these region are there. Now you can go and check in Germany. He has created in Germany. How many states are there? Oh, there are only 16. Correct? So all this you can put it like this. Clear? Like this, you can right, and then transportation zone. What is the transportation zone? The zone in which the customer is receiving the material. Now, I didn't understand this. What is the meaning of this? Innocent. What is transportation zone? The zone in which the customer receives the material is called as transportation zone. Okay, let me try to put it loosely in a layman language. You go to grocery shop, okay? You buy 25 kgs of rice, okay? And the grocery guy delivers you back home. I don't know whether it happens in US, it definitely happens in India and Kenya. Okay? The shopkeeper will deliver to your home. Yes or no, innocent? Where are you going to keep that 25 kg rice bag? In your bedroom? You don't keep it in your bedroom. Either you keep it in your storeroom. Correct? That storeroom or kitchen will become your transportation zone. Have you understood? What is the transportation zone of your house? Not your bedroom, not your bathroom. Correct? You are not going to keep it in your living hall, right? Dining area. So, your either the specific location in which you are going to receive that material is called as transportation zone. If I hit F1, you can read it. The transportation zone is the zone in which the goods are received, right? In USA, for example, you define the region and the corresponding postal zip code of this. Say, for example, what is the unique identity of the place? Your zip code, correct? Now, if I say just mention your region code, I say Texas, and then I write your zip code. That will be unique across USA. Yes or no? Not even your next area will have the same zip code. Correct. That zip code is mentioned only for your area. Correct. Even 1 kilometer away, that zip code will vary. Yes or no? So it can be given like this. How I can define a new zip code? I can give in Germany. He has given a zip code like this 0001, or you can create on your own. Now, where is the consultant is going to do? You have the part. You can try it out. I given you the part, right? All the parts I have given. So you have to know the parts here, right? Clear? So new entry, you are going to enter Texas and that blah 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 zip code, right? So maybe I'll show one so that you don't get confused, all of you. So where I go? SPRO. What is it? SPROESD, right? Basic function, right? SPROSD basic function you have to come, and then he's saying you to go where you just check it. Route, huh? You have this. What I'll do? I'll put US. Okay, okay. Maybe in Germany because I'll create DE. Okay, DE. Right. I'll put in DE some Hamburg, na? HM 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. I said Hamburg zone. Right. Something that the end user will give you. Don't worry on that. Right. What I have to fill up. Correct? So, for that particular field, you have understood the consultant work and you have understood the end user work. Consultant and end user. Now, why I asked you to do 10 cycles is, now what is the magical number? Now you have to know all the fields which are there on the left side. Yes or no? All these fields you have to know by heart. Sales data, sales tab, 7 fields are there. Now, if you have done one cycle, it is impossible for you to know. Correct? So that is the reason I request you to create as many cycles as you can to know this. These are all going to be done by whom? Innocent? By your which consultant? Because it is in the transaction code of V, it is done by the SD consultant. Clear? So once it is done, then where I'll go? I'll go to next one, FD01. Yes or no? Now because it is coming with F, all the things are going to be done by whom? FI. So he is going to give and he is going to enter the customer number. The first consultant work is he is going to define the company code. Who is going to define the company code? The FI consultant. Correct? Lucy, can you give me the number? Yesterday customer number. Can you help me out with the number, please? 100. Oh, I, as a old man, can remember. Ah, now this is the company code data. So what is the thing which you have done? You have created the first word reconciliation account. Who gave you the reconciliation account? By the consultant. Yes or no? By whom? Right. What is the reconciliation account, Lucy, which is required? What is, yes, for your own enterprise sector, what was the reconciliation account you have created? Gosh, now this is what I hate about this class. What is the reconciliation account you have created for your SUPI? God save me. What is the reconciliation? Oh, Baba, you people here, you'll kill me. Now you won't prepare, you'll just walk into the park. You have created your reconciliation account on SUPI, yes or no? What is this? What is this? This is nothing but a customer account or it is called as trade receivable. I told you it is going to be entered in the end user work, yes or no? So now this trade receivable is also called as customer account or reconciliation account. If you see the integration, where it will come? Now to create this 1 lakh 2, what is the thing which you have done, Lucy? To create this 1 lakh 2, you have done the GL configuration, all the steps. Yes or no? What is the GL steps? What is the GL steps you have done? What is this field consultant work? This is the data entry. For this, what you have done? You have done your 18 plus 1. Edit chart of account, assign company code to chart of account, define retained earning account, define account group. Then you have done define fiscal year variant, assign fiscal year variant to company code, then define posting period variant, define open and close posting period, assign posting period variant to company code. Then what you have done? Define fiscal year variant, field status variant, assign field status variant to company code. Then you have defined the tolerance group, assign it to the user. Then in FS00, you have done this. For this particular field, what is the consultant work? That is nothing but the role to all the 14 steps you should be able to tell. Am I clear? Lucy, you know, am I clear? Right. Now I'm saying reconciliation account, then sort key, this is again the consultant work. Cash management is a consultant work. Yes or no? So for every field, there is a end user work, there is a consultant work. You have entered terms of payment, is a tilt bar here. Correct? So you should know how to create a new terms of payment. That will come in a business. So this you will not know if you are not putting the hard yards. Now you have just walked into the class without any preparation, all of you. Sorry to say that. Why I said, why I'm breaking the head? What is the need of taking the class? I don't know. Here, when I say customer master data, end user work, consultant work, right? You have to know all the fields. This will know once you have created 10 cycles. And 10 cycles creation was 1 hour. From yesterday class till now, no one has found 1 hour to create this. So this is what I'm saying. If you know this, the consultant work becomes easy. Then, if you are looking at material master data, you have to know all the material master data end user work. Basic data 1 6 field. What are the fields entered here? Correct. Then, if you are going to come sales order, in that order. So first, I want you to come understand customer master data and material master data for tomorrow's class. Prior to that, I request you to do at least 10 cycles of AR, right? In the same way, if you are going to do vendor master data, if you have done the AP cycle, you have to know all the fields which you have entered in vendor master data and their respective consultant work. Yes or no? So consultant work part is given here. I am no more required. My work is over, done and dusted. Again, I am going vendor master data. I am going to create all this field in FK0 blah blah blah. So he is creating the whole consultant work. Material master data. I think everything I have repeated twice. Correct. So you have to know all the fields. Yes or no? Meaning, the first thing what you have to know, if this Excel sheet is being given with such a hard work prepared, and no one takes even little bit of interest of going through this SAP. Now this is AP. Now you go to first AR or order to cash, right? Now here all the fields are there. Yes or no? Now if you have created 10 cycles, you would have known this by heart. Then your consultant work will be done. Correct? Please come back to me once you know this by heart. For this, you have to write out whichever way you practice. How many tabs are there in each tab? What are the fields there? So, how many customers or how many materials you have to create? I don't know. Whether you have to create 10 customers to know the by heart, or you write in a book and write everything and practice the fields you should know. Once you know, now you know the end user work and consultant work. Yes or no? Innocent? So once you have known that, then what will go? Then you are going to do on your own enterprise structure all the consultant work. Correct? So what is the consultant? VD01 work is taken care by SD consultant and the FI consultant, he does this 13 plus 1 role. Correct? He creates trade receivable domestic. In our case, it is 1 lakh 2. Correct? Then material master data consultant work is going to be done by the consultant. Right? And maintain company code for material management is going to be done by FI consultant. That's the reason Balkis I am saying don't put yourself in a bracket supply chain management, finance. No. Whole material is regarding integration. All people are involved. There's no clear A mark. So both the people are involved here. Clear? Now you see this is material master data. Stock posting consultant work. This is going to be done by consultant, this and FI consultant. Correct? FI consultant is going to come in creating the initial stock entry and finished goods inventory, which you already done. Correct? and FI consultant is going to come and define the number range for you. Clear? Now, this is how your course is going to go. Yeah, Mike, at least you have got the gist of the thing what you are doing, innocent now. Now, until unless you don't know by heart how many mandatory fields are there in shipping point, you don't know enterprise structure. What is the length of the shipping point? What is the second assignment in logistic execution, Lucy? Balkis, what is the second assignment in logistic execution? मोहंती मैं क्लास में हूँ 10 मिनट में कॉल करता हूँ हाँ लॉजिस्टिक एग्जीक्यूशन सेकंड असाइनमेंट लूसी कड़वले हाँ नहीं नहीं आई एम नॉट सेइंग सॉरी लूसी ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड माय पेन I wanted you to know enterprise structure, then come to end user work, meaning six roles. All the six roles I know, then I'm coming to the end user and I'm making the observation. Then I know all the end user field by heart, I know this. Now, logically, you have got. Now, how I'll get in top of my head that no trainer can do. Now, you say the thing is there in front of you. Correct. What are the 10? You have to know 10 by heart. Yes or no? What is the magical number for you to do the assignment? It is 11522. Yes or no? What is the assignment? 11522. One assignment is in FI, assign company code to company. One assignment in logistic general, assign plant to company code. Five assignment in SD, assign sales order to company code. Second, assign distribution. So the interviewer can come from whichever way he wants. That's what I meant to say. Clear? This document everyone has. Enterprise structure document. Correct. Now I'm saying put this into your head. I'm not asking you to do anything which is not been taught. I'm saying 11522. I said the interview will come and say what is the second assignment in logistic execution. You failed to say assign shipping point. So I don't want you to get panicky because that will say you are just passed out of the you have just learned SAP, not an experienced candidate. Correct? He will not offer me an offer letter. We are going to say that we know SAP, we have to know this at the back of our hand. To do this, that's the reason we are asking us to do at least 3 to 4 structure. After first enterprise structure, I say hell with the server, never touch the server. You write it in a piece of paper. Whatever is written here, can you reproduce the whole document on a paper? Then you know the subject in and out. Now, once I know, you open a notebook and write down customer master data. What is the thing which you have done? If I would have been a student like you, Lucy, what I would have done? I would open the notebook and I would have said, what is the thing which I would have said? Okay, what is the T code? VD01. What is the next thing which I have done in customer master data? In the paper I would have written press enter key. How many inputs I have to enter? Two. What are they? Account group to sales area. Till I know this, I am not going to go further. Correct? What is the account group I enter? 0001 sold to party. Then what I have entered here? Sales area 1010 Clear? Then I have this is registered in my head. Then what I have done? I press enter key. Clear? Then I have pressed the enter key. Where I will go? I'll go into now. Where I'm going now? Where I'm going now? I'm going into general data. Correct. Now in general data, what I'll have? How many tabs? Two tabs. Address tab and control tab. Yes or no? Write down in a paper. In address tab, how many field I enter? 6. And control tab 1. Why don't you practice like this? Now try to recollect it without anything. What is general data address tab 6 field? Title, name of the customer, search term, country, region, transportation zone. Once you have repeated it, write it here. Then control data, VAT registration number. VAT registration number is 11 digit ID. First 2 digit is country ID followed by 9 digit. I am done with my general data. Yes or no? Then where I am going? I am going to my sales area data. Yes or no? I am not saying anything. You just open your Excel sheet. Then what are the tabs you are entering? Sales, shipping, and billing. Yes or no? In sales, how many fields? Innocent? 7. Shipping, how many? 4. Billing, 5. Don't look at the Excel till you know this by heart. Sales district, customer group, currency, price group, price list type, customer pricing procedure indicator, customer statistical group. Repeat it n number of times. I repeated, you can know this in 1 minute. That 1 minute effort is not going. In shipping, you go for delivery priority, shipping condition, delivering plant, parcel delivery per item. Then in billing, rebate, Incoterm, terms of payment, account assignment group, customer tax classification. Enter, save. What is the output I got? Customer ID 100416. Now go to the Excel sheet and write down under VD01. This is what you have done. Now I don't require a server. Correct. Now next key code I go is FD01. How many inputs I enter? One, 2, 3. Account group, customer given by VD01, output of customer 416, and company code 2000. Correct? Enter key. Now where I am going to go? I am going to go to company code. In company code data, how many tabs I have? 2 tabs. Account management tab and payment transaction tab. I hope your people are following what I'm saying. Huh? Where you have to read, this is where you are reading it. I'm not saying anything. Yes or no? This one I'm saying. Account assignment group, 3 inputs I have entered, there are 2 days. Account management tab, 3 fields, and payment transaction 1. In account management, I enter 3: reconciliation account, sort key, cash management, terms of payment. Clear? Enter and save. Then you go to the metal master data, you have to reproduce the whole Excel sheet. To reproduce everything in your brain, how many cycles you have to do, I don't know. Innocent, I have created 100 cycles of AR to put each and every field in and out. 100 cycles for me was only 5 hours. I'm saying AR and AP, even if you know it by heart by Monday, put it as a target, no? Then you will never forget. Enterprise structure, 6 roles: AR end user work, AP end user work. Monday morning, 6 o'clock, when I'm going to the class, I know in and out. See the confidence, the difference. For which, how many hours of your practice is required? 5 hours. Friday, I'm not going to be there because YouTube channel launch is there. My mother's birthday, so I'm not there. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days are there. One day you sit for enterprise structure, one day for AR, and one day for AP. Gosh, your everything is in your pocket. Now you know the end user work and consultant work. Am I clear, innocent? So once it is in our pocket, then once these things are in our pocket, immediately you are saying initial screen, account groups, okay, this is a consultant work. Then you made it clear, okay, something has to be done in SPRO. Correct? And who is going to do? Some consultant. Now, innocent, now who are you? You can apply as a SD consultant. You can apply as a MM consultant. You can apply as a FI consultant. Yes or no? Now you know the whole cycle. That's what I'm saying. I'm not teaching anyone one module. All of you are knowing how many modules. You know SD, MM, PP, and FI. All the four module with integration, you know. Whichever the thing which will come in market, you can have four resume and say that particular activity was your major, rest of the three are your minor. Say finance jobs are at hot. You're putting I'm a FI consultant, rest of the three I know for integration. Y- Am I making sense to you now, innocent? What you have to do? Right. Now once you do it, these are the kind of the salary you are looking. And this is way back in 2016, which I've been showing it to you. These are all drawn by the young junior consultants in 2016 who had just passed out their what? MS. That is the package the people are paid in 2016 in US. 72. 72, trust me, is a good salary for a youngster, not for you. 72,800 into 22 days. This is the bare minimum salary you should get in SAP. Then you are not even considered senior consultant. It's just a consultant. Now, if you are touching 18,000 to 20,000, then you are looking at team lead and delivery head. You have reached that stage, innocent. Just a matter of 3 months of hard work. This salary, every Tom, Dick, and Harry will get it in US, and that's not a great salary in SAP. I'm not saying ki outside SAP this may be great salary. 100,000 is nothing in US. If you are working in IT, if you are not making 120, 130, it's not worth it. Somewhere something has gone wrong. I am saying put that hard work. All these are Indians who are working. I am saying I'll give you the phone number. You can talk to them. This guy is working. This is his way. This is H1B visa he is having. Whom I train. He is working in SAP SD and he is in Louis, ready to relocate. Now he is working with this company on 70/30 ratio. I told you the consultant. They're all 3SBC, where I wanted to send you. Innocent. Clear? Now you see, you want to see SAP FICO? These are 2015 rates. The rates have gone up now. 75 in 2000, 10 years back. After that, because of, what I got the disease, because of that, I couldn't do that seriously. Otherwise, our channel and company would have been up and running 10 years back. It got delayed 10 because of my ill health, right? All the things which are associated, you and Lucy knows it better, correct? Last thing when I was heart and healthy, at that time I have done. Now these people, trust me, they are all in 180, $200. I'm still getting afraid to call these people into my class and say they also call me sir even today because they were my 2010 student, 12 student, 15 student, correct? I can call that guy and say, hey Vishnu, just have a pep talk to my student. If he comes and throws a logistic question and says, hey Surya, in 2015 to 2025, you are not developed as a trainer. These are all the things which you taught us in a single day in 2015. I thought you would have been a better trainer in 2025. The stuff what you have now you would have delivered. I'll tell you, innocent. You come to my classes for SAP, any module, whatever I taught you today, I'll not teach you tomorrow. I can teach you for next 5 years uninterrupted. That much subject I have. I'm not trying to boost myself. That's 25 years of hard work, what I have in me. Why I get worked up is, when are we going to do this simple LKG stuff, kindergarten stuff, to take so much of time? We are going to look at something which requires a NASA scientist kind of a study. Just pricing, availability check. When are we to discuss about transportation zone, which is going to pay us $200 per hour? Are we still happy with the doing the 60, $50 stuff? Maybe as a consultant, people might be happy. As a trainer, I'm not happy. That's the reason I'm coming out of the training program. This is the last batch I'm going to train individually. I'm going to fix my price at $2,000. Only the people who want to attend it, they'll be there. It might be only a piece of 10 people in a year, 20 people, happy. The general public can go into this YouTube way, pay the server, learn it. Everything is on YouTube. The reason what I'm saying, 2000, trust me, April 2026, the market will open like hell. If you are not putting your serious, I'll tell you, opportunity is going to start coming. Innocent, I'm telling you, you're not seeing the future. If it doesn't happen, another geopolitics, Bush has done something, or Trump has done something, or Putin has gone mad, or our Chinese guy has gone mad, or my country Prime Minister Modi has gone, or Israel Prime Minister, then I can do if World War III happens. It may not go. If that doesn't happen, the world remains peaceful. ECC and putting everything on HANA, you see number of jobs thing but that time when you say I know five module, you are the one first going to be called, and you are demanding 110, 120, $130. Lucy, forget about all my shouting. Now these are all the nonsense things which I do in the morning. I every day think I should not shout. When I say 10 cycles in 1 hour, I mean it. If you want me, I'll type and show 5 minutes you can do one cycle. Why I don't know. Why now I can't go out to that level and keep on doing the babysitting and telling you have to know this by tomorrow. Once we say you have to know this to next, you want a break of 1 day, take a break of 1 day, get it done. Now I want you to take high at $120, every one of you minimum. Innocent, any questions? You, I request you to do AR and AP, and by Kenya class, at least you can do at least four. You have done one, do 4 cycle of AR and 4 cycle of AP. It is going to be done practically. If you see the YouTube live at 7:30 Indian time, again the live streaming will start for the other one.